Right, well, M&A rumours and movers. I thought we'd have a look at a couple of stocks that have been in the news in the last 2 days here in the UK. Smiths Group, which is ticker SMIN in London, and Rolls-Royce, nice and easy to remember, RR. Smiths Group, 12.17 just before we came on air, up 5.92%. Rolls-Royce, 8.41 yesterday, up 5.5%. And why? Well, both stocks have come under the microscope of a US hedge fund called ValueAct Capital. ValueAct has announced stakes in both companies, a 5.4% stake in Rolls-Royce and less than a 5% stake in Smiths Group. I can't say exactly what the stake in Smiths Group is because it hasn't actually disclosed that at the moment under UK rules. ValueAct has become the largest Rolls-Royce shareholder and is going to seek board representation. And according to press reports, it's said to believe that both of the principal business divisions of Smiths Group could be big targets in their own right. The fund is run by a guy called Jeffrey Ubens, who used to work for Warren Buffett, and he has a reputation for extracting value. And to put that into some kind of context, he achieved, well, I think I'm right in saying, a 2,100% return on his investment in Valiant Pharma. That might be a one-off given the nature of the US drug market, but nonetheless, he's a man who likes to spot value and likes to extract
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of value there, but the bosses of both companies probably are rather unlikely to be booted out in favour of extracting too much share power. I mean, we've seen a lot of these companies. I mean, we know there's value in Smiths Group. There's been the GE potential and everything else, but the management there don't really want to move on in those situations.
No, they probably don't. But I think I would imagine, reading between the lines, that he's hoping to flush out potential bidder, probably for in the case of Smiths Group. What his strategy is around Rolls-Royce remains to be seen. But you know, he hasn't taken these decisions lightly, I'm sure.
Right.